just because I'm sitting over here, so I have
you want to move this way, actually?
Yeah, but then we'd have to plug that camera and start over.
No, it should be fine. I'm saying just sit over here.
Yeah.
And then we won't have to.
Then
move
you can, yeah.
Yeah, and then
I'll use my phone to interact then.
All right, awesome.
I know it's hard to switch that up when you're so used to doing it one way.
What's up, David?
Soda straw.
Yeah, then when we're doing it, why don't you just put the paper in a box and the chrome in a box, and then, like we said, we'll split up. You know.
Yeah, this is chrome.
Sorting it.
Yeah, like I said, man, I don't care if I sort everything because you do all the invoicing.
Did we leave the team list out there? Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're going to get going here. I know a lot of people are still at work, so we're not going to hold you guys up. 2018 Bowman Draft case. Got our case right here. Posted the team list to the comment thread where you guys bought the boxes. We have Brian with the Cubs, Mike Jose Nolan, Mariners, Nat with the Diamondbacks, Phil, Rockies, Angerman, Rangers, Mike Jose, Phillies, Josh Donahue, Tigers, Mike Jose, Rays, Mark Erickson, Indians, Brian, Pirates, Mike Jose, Yankees, Sam Hicks with the Braves, Andrew Moore, Cardinals. Angerman has the A's, Giants combo. Nat has the Reds, Mark with the Mets, Josh, Blue Jays, Ernie Dow, Astros, Dodgers. Sam Hicks, Brewers, Cheryl Graber back-to-back with the Royals and Red Sox. Dave with the Marlins, Ed back-to-back, Angels, Padres, Christina, Colenzo, Ertley, Nationals. David, you got the Twins. Mitch is the White Sox. And Phil is the Orioles. All right, guys, we're going to get going. Just so you guys know, like I said, this is an 8-box case. Each box is going to have, what is it, Joe, 12 packs? I believe 32 cards a pack.
Yeah, with 3 autos in the box.
So it is a ton of cards to go through. So we're not going to do it how we've done a lot of our breaks, where we're going to, name off all the players, talk about it a little bit. We'll just kind of shuffle through the base. Every card's going to ship, so don't worry about not getting your base or anything like that. But we'll definitely go through the middle of the packs, which is going to be our numbered, our refractors, where the autos are. And then we'll put the chrome off to the side as well so that we can sort it out for you guys. All right, so let's get going here. So you guys can see, sealed case. And we're going to crack that right now.
We're in a tight space right now, guys, so we're still working on a different setup.
All right, guys. There's our 8 boxes.
$96 total packs, right? 24 autos.
Yep, should be 24 autos, 96 packs.
And a lot of refractors and hopefully numbered.
I believe every pack of this has 2 refractors in it. So, like Joe just said, tons of refractors. So let's get going on this.
I'm going to guess we got no 1-on-1s, but at least a good gold refractor of
all right.
First round pick.
Obviously, you're shooting for the color autos in this. Like I said, we'll just shuffle through the base here. Got our chrome. First number card, Trevor Stephan out of 402 for the Yankees. Franchise futures for the Royals. Mitchell White and Jason Schroeder refractors for the Dodgers and Astros, who I actually believe are one of the combo teams. Yeah. And then base at the end there. What's up, Phil? Mike, how are you guys? Got our base. Chrome. Brewstar Gratterall. Refractor, non-numbered. Madrigal, Jordan Groshans. And these ones, we will random them off. If you guys are not interested in these, though, send us a message. I know some of you guys don't really care about the base cards all too much. There should be a lot of these, so it'll be a lot of random videos for us. So if you're not interested in these, just send us a message, and we'll send it to the other person. Jeremiah Jackson, Joey Wentz refractors, and base. Paper. Chrome. Brady Singer, Bowman Sterling. Alec Hansen, Jonathan Ornelas. Yeah, actually, you know, Phil, I like that idea. That is a lot of randoms. I think we actually might end up going that route. So what he's saying is that for these, what are these even called? Recommended viewing, since it's usually double teams, we might just do a random video and it'll be either the player on the left or the player on the right. And then that's who we're going to ship them all to. Otherwise, like you said, I think there's a couple of these a box. So we'd be looking at 20-something random videos. So I think we might just end up doing the left or right.
There's another
method.
option, but I think that method is still better than what I have in my head.
Paper. Chrome. Franchise futures for the Reds. Conine and Butler refractors. And base.
It's like the Blue Jays had everyone's kids.
Yeah,
Bichette,
Guerrero, Conine.
They had Biggio at one point.
Yeah, Gavin Biggio, right? Is his name?
There was Connor Biggio, I believe.
Okay. Paper. We have a paper Cody Clemens out of 250. Chrome. Another one of our recommended viewings. And it looks like this might be our first auto. Shane McClanahan for the Rays.
I think we pulled him the other day.
Yeah, we pulled him out of Bowman's Best as well. Jackson and Co. and Diekman refractors and paper base. Looks like we got 11 people in this room. How many of you guys were able to check out our 1970 cello pack last night? Were any of you guys in on that one? Or even if you weren't in the break, watching the break last night, saw a little baseball history get opened. Chrome, Jonathan India. These are the 98 Chrome throwbacks. Bukowskis and O'Neill Cruz refractors and paper. Paper. Grant Levine out of 499 for the Rockies.
I think someone was hoping to get him earlier. Philip Kumpel. Hope I'm saying that right.
So we got our second auto here is going to be for the Marlins.
Nice.
Connor Scott out of 150, one of the Blue Waves. Very cool looking card. I actually think that these wave cards are, personally, I actually like them better than just the regular color. I think they got a really cool look to them. Lenny Torres, Mackenzie Gore refractors and base. Trevor Stephan. Paper base. Chrome base. We got one of the, did we ever figure out what these were called? I believe they're disco refractors is the name I saw a lot of people posting them on his eBay. Got like a disco ball look to the back. Either way, Sean Murphy, catcher for the A's. Franchise futures for the Padres. And two refractors are Lolo Sanchez and Albert Scipion. If I'm butchering most of these names, I apologize. The prospects are learn the names when they're brought up.
We talked about doing a hockey pack someday, but if we did modern, it would be kind of the same thing.
Yes.
Would have a hard time.
Don't know a lot of the hockey names. Chrome base. Sean Gilby, Bowman Chrome out of 402 for the Padres. 336 out of 402. Recommended viewing. And then Gilby and Groshans refractors. And paper base again.
Mitch is asking how you're doing today, Billy.
Doing good, man. Oh, there's all my comments.
Just like I guess that's a computer.
What's up, Mitch? Doing pretty good, man. School's done for the day. Over here, opening some cards. Go play some basketball tonight. Not a bad Tuesday, my friend. How about yourself? Alec Baum, Bowman Chrome Throwback. Lazaro Armenteros, Ford Proctor Refractors. And base. It usually shows me like the little, you know, more comments thing comes up or whatever it is. But these MacBooks are too fancy for that, I guess. Paper base. Jaron Kendall, 45/99 green for the Dodgers.
We pulled a few serial numbered of him too.
Travis Swaggerty. These are chrome base. Franchise futures, Grayson Rodriguez and Caden Greener. And our last auto of this box is going to be Jake McCarthy for the Diamondbacks. Fisher and Jarvis refractors and paper base. Paper base. Chrome. Joe Gray for the Brewers, purple out of 250. 139 of 250.
Cool thing about those cards is a lot of them are taken at Wrigley Field because of that futures.
Oh yeah,
not the futures game, but
like Under Armour.
Yes. Yep.
Game. Recommended viewing. Prado and Lopez, both for the Royals refractors, and paper base. All right, guys, one box down. Let's keep it rolling here. Like I said at the start of the video, for those of you guys that aren't in here, I know we're not showing the cards as much for this one, you know, as far as getting a good look at each one, but there's just so many cards for
nobody got time for that.
This particular product. 32 cards a pack, 12 packs per box. Would take us all night long, and I know nobody's looking to listen to me and Joe for that long. Paper base. Josh Stowers for the Mariners. 63 of 150. Chrome. Looks like we might have hit an auto on our first one. Jeremiah Jackson out of 499 for the Angels. Nice card there. Thomas Ponticelli. Brewstar Gratterall refractors. And paper base. Paper base. Chrome. Jazz Chisholm for the Diamondbacks out of 402. 21 of 402. Franchise futures for the Tigers. Brian Velotti and Helio Ramos refractors. And more paper base. Paper. Chrome. Bowman Sterling, Alec Baum for the Phillies. One of the cooler looking inserts in this set, I think, personally. Grant Witherspoon and Josh Stowers refractors. And paper. See, we're up to 19 viewers. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully the workday was good for you. Paper. Chrome.
Can
French.
everyone see okay with what Billy is showing? Is it clear enough? Is it too shiny? There's probably not going to be much we can do about the shine just based on the light above us.
Trying to get as good as we can here. Franchise futures for the White Sox went out to Mitch Madrigal Pinkerton. Nolan Gorman. He is the card to pull in this. Refractor, non-numbered. Still a nice card. We'll make sure that one gets in a top loader. And Kubik refractor. Do you want to put all these bases in that other box?
Yeah.
So we can, otherwise I don't want that stack to tip over. Paper base. Braden Fisher for the Dodgers, 7 of 499. Recommended viewings. Ryan Rollison for the Rockies. Non-numbered auto. Nick Madrigal and Matt Sauer refractors. And more base. Paper. Chrome. Travis Swaggerty, 98 Chrome throwbacks. Brandon Marsh and Jaren Kendall refractors. And more paper base. Paper. Chrome. We got a Justin Dunn, 18/250 purple for the Mets. Franchise futures for the Yankees. Nick Dunn and Taron Vavra refractors. And paper.
Since no one's responded either, they don't have the sound on, or everyone can see decently enough.
Paper. Chrome. Recommended viewing. Gorman and Casas. Greener and Ehrman refractors. And I'm not getting any responses, so
yeah,
no complaints. Pack in box number 2. Paper. Chrome. Recommended viewings. Greener and Edwards. Coker and Hunter Green refractors. And paper base. Paper. Chrome. Tristan Casas, 98 Chrome throwback. Eastman and Janista refractors. And paper. And like I said earlier, if you see us just kind of flipping through the base paper and Chrome, all this is going to ship. So you will get all your cards still. Sanchez. All right, we have Dallas Wolfork out of $4.99 for the A's. Paper, non-chrome numbered. Franchise futures for the Mariners. Looks like our last auto of this box is going to be Parker Meadows, base. For the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Adam Hill and Ryan Rollison, refractors. And some more paper. Last pack of box 2, guys.
Darren talks very quietly.
All right, we have paper. We have Chrome. Alec Baum out of 150 blue for the Phillies. Nice hit there. Recommended viewing, Kowar and Ethan Hankins. We pulled a Hankins printing plate 101 the other day from, was that Bowman's Best, I believe, in the mixer?
It was either that or Bowman Tech.
Was Best.
That's right.
Jesus Sanchez was the 101 out of Tech. Logan Allen and Chris Paddock for the Padres. That was a great mixer the other day. 3 101s, and what did we open? 7 boxes, I think?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was box 2. Moving right along. I feel like we got to have at least one real good one in here. Packs are upside down. All right. First pack of box 3 here, guys. Paper. Chrome. India, Bowman Sterling. Avila and Adaman for the Cubs. Refractors. And paper. Paper. Chrome. Franchise Futures, Diamondbacks. Logan Gilbert and Royce Lewis refractors. And paper. Felt like it had a ton of paper in that one. All right, we have Matt Thaiss for the Angels, 227 of 402. Franchise Futures for the Orioles, and Tejada and Singer refractors for the Rangers and Royals. And more base. Pack is extraordinarily thin. This one looks like they might have shorted us a few cards on that one, but that last pack felt extra thick, so I don't know, maybe it evened out, but that definitely doesn't look like a normal 32 card pack. It's missing the paper on the top of it. Chrome. Recommended viewings. Jared Kelenic and Bryce Terang refractors. And the paper base at the bottom. See, that was missing the stack of paper base at the top on that one. Like I said, the one before that felt like it had extra paper. O'Neal Cruz, paper out of 499. Chrome. Our first auto for this one, Anthony Siegler for the Yankees.
The Yankees win. That was terrible.
Nice card there. Delgado and Carlson refractors for the Sox and Mariners. And more paper. Paper. Chrome base. Drew Ellis for the Diamondbacks out of 150. Franchise Futures for the Diamondbacks. And a Diamondbacks refractor. Matt Mercer and Leota Taveras for the Rangers. And more paper. All right, so we're down to 6 packs left in this box. Should have 2 more autos to go. Paper. Chrome. Recommended viewing. Carlos Cortez, 61 of 75. Very nice. For the Mets. Nice card for the Mets.
First Bowman auto. That's what you're
looking for.
First
Bowman, Carlos Cortez out of 75. The black. Very nice. Blake Rivera, Cody Deason. And more paper.
Is that the first pack that had 2 cards facing the other way? I don't think I've seen any of those franchise futures paired with an auto.
Yeah, I don't know if I guess I haven't been paying close enough attention for that one. Chrome. Brady Singer, 98 Chrome throwback. McKenna and Tristan McKenzie refractors. And paper. Chrome. Grant Little out of 402 for the Padres. Recommended viewing. Nate Pearson and Will Banfield, refractors. And a bunch of paper.
Mitch wants some White Sox.
I agree. I'd be excited just to pull White Sox. I'm not even getting them. Jerry Kelenic, 98 Chrome throwback. Bo Bichette, Mason Denneberg, refractors. And paper. 2 more packs out of box 3.
Who'd have thought a John Jay signing by the White Sox would have so much interest?
Right?
Yeah.
Those of you that didn't see that, my White Sox signed John Jay last night, who's supposedly workout buddies with Manny Machado and Yonder Alonso in the offseason. So getting quite the media attention today. But like Joe said, John Jay isn't the type of person you expect to get that type of attention. Jesus Sanchez paper out of 250. Chrome. So this is going to be our last auto here. Coming up, franchise futures for the Mets. Cody Clemens for the Tigers out of 250. Very nice card. Purple out of 250.
Those weren't backwards. How about that?
Yeah.
Just the auto.
Braxton Ashcroft and Yunels Diaz. And paper. And last pack of box 3 here. Paper. Chrome. Looks like we got one of those disco refractors. Pavin Smith for the Diamondbacks. These are just cool looking cards, honestly.
Yeah.
Recommended viewing. Jesus Sanchez and Dane Dunning refractors. Some White Sox for you there, Mitch, but probably not what you're looking for. I know you're looking for probably a nice color magical auto, would be my guess. Box 4 here. All right. Almost halfway through the case already.
It's so hard not to like quote a song every time you say something, just because I'm that corny.
All right, so who was Clemens?
That was
for the Tigers.
Tigers, yes.
I believe, if my memory is right, Josh Donahue had the Tigers.
I think they were back to back, maybe. No, maybe not Tigers. That's pretty sick memory.
Is it Josh Donahue?
Yeah.
All right, so Josh Donahue does have the Tigers. So, Josh, if you're looking to move any of your stuff, Phil there is interested in that Clemens. Kyle Isbell for the Royals out of 402, 327 out of 402 Chrome. Recommended viewing. Gilbert and Coker refractors and paper.
Mark Halcomb just got here asking if we had any big hits. We've had a lot of numbered autos, 1 out of 75, a few out of 250, a few out of 150. No gold, no 101s yet.
Nothing I would say huge hits yet, but we've had some nice color autos.
Yeah.
We had the Blue Wave Connor Scott. We had the Cortez out of 75, that Clemens out of, 250. So we've had some nice hits so far. Casey Mize, 98 Chrome throwback. Williams Nelson and Vladi refractors. Paper base. Paper. Chrome. Bowman Sterling, Travis Swaggerty. Shed Long and Alec Baum refractors. Alec Baum, one of the big names in this product.
We did hit a numbered card to him earlier, too.
Yeah. Him, Casey Mize, Nolan Gorman. I believe last I looked, even Bryce Terang from the Brewers, his stuff is selling fairly decently. Paper. Chrome. Franchise futures for the Diamondbacks. Madrigal refractor and Grant Levine. I think that's our second Madrigal refractor there for you, Mitch.
It is.
Paper. Chrome. Jackson Kowar, Ethan Hankins recommended viewing. Jake Wong for the Giants auto. I believe that's our first Giants auto.
That goes with the A's.
Angerman. Should be getting that one. Cole Roederer and Thad Ward are refractors and paper base. Pack 6 of box 4 here. Paper. Ryan Weathers, 98 Chrome Throwback. Nick Dunn and Matt Vierling refractors. And paper. Some of these packs open super easy. Sometimes you feel like they can't tear them at all. Sheldon Noose for the A's out of 402. Franchise futures for the Mets. Nick Gordon and Royce Lewis, both twins refractors in this one. And the paper. Recommended viewing, Joe Gray, Alec Thomas. Gratterall and Adaman refractors. And paper. 4 more packs. How many autos we pull out of this one so far? Just one.
Only one.
Should have 2 more autos in this one. Paper. Leody Taveras out of 499. That's going to be just a paper number. So non-chrome on that. Alec Baum.
He's on the box, right?
Nice Brady Singer auto for the Royals. Frank and McKenzie refractors. And paper. Yes, Alec Baum is on the box. To answer Joe's question from a second ago. Him and Casey Mize.
I think the next box is going to have that gold refractor I'm craving.
I would love to pull some gold.
Or some red would be cool too.
Yes.
But
Raynel Delgado out of 150 for the Indians. Franchise futures for the White Sox. Hunter Green, Cody Deason refractors. And paper. Last 2 packs of box 4 here, guys. Jeremy Ehrman out of 250 purple for the A's. That's going to be non-chrome. Franchise futures, the Yankees. Here's our next auto. Caden Grenier, 94.99 green. That's going to be our first green auto of the case. Always a fan of the green autos. McKenna and Adam Hill, refractors. And more paper. Chrome. Josh Naylor, one of those disco refractors we're calling them. Recommended viewing. Kevon Jackson, Colton Eastman, refractors, and more paper. All right, guys, we're halfway through the case. Moving on to box 5 here.
What's tomorrow, Billy? What are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow is going to be our 81 football, 89 upper deck break. For those of you that bought into that last night, want to say thank you. We sold that out in just over an hour. It was awesome to see that sell out so quickly. Obviously, 81 footballs, I'm sure most of you guys know, is going to be Montana rookie. But you also have Dan Hampton, Art Monk, Kellen Winslow. And then 89 Upper Deck, we're hunting for possibly one of the most iconic baseball cards out there as far as, people see it and they know what it is, and the Griffey Jr. rookie.
There's also other Hall of Fame rookies in there, too. Obviously not on the same level as Griffey, but you have John Smoltz and, well, I guess John Smoltz. I don't remember who else.
Randy Johnson in there?
Yeah. With Montreal.
Mm-hmm. All right, paper. Kevin Smith, 50 of 99 for the Diamondbacks. Chrome. Jimenez and Terang refractors. And paper. Pedro Avila. Chrome.
I would say sky bluish. I don't know.
Sky blue, aqua, I've heard.
Aqua, yeah.
Franchise futures for the Reds. Ryan Rollison, Brady Singer, refractors, and more paper. Mike Arts, I love paper. I agree, Mike. I'm actually one of the few people I think who still will sit down and put a set together and, buy boxes and piece it together. But I'm a fan of the paper too. But for sake of saving time on this, we're not going through all of it.
And like Billy brought up earlier, you're not obligated to take the paper. If you decide you don't want it, please send us a message. Otherwise, expect to get everything, including paper.
Yes. Bowman Sterling, Tristan Casas, Kalenic, and Ponticelli refractors. Thanks, Mitch. Joe was right. It is a sky blue.
I'm right every now and then.
Joe knows his stuff, guys. If you ever want to talk, especially current product, Joe is one of our go-to sources here.
Thank you.
Delgado, got some chrome. Franchise futures for the Tigers. Joe was in the warehouse yesterday, texting me with some awesome product he was finding that we could do for breaks. Some 2012 football. I think we had some older basketball. I was actually really surprised yesterday with our poll that we ran. There was a lot of people that said they wanted to bust some basketball. So we're going to try to get that up for you guys real soon. But Joe's been working nonstop, putting together different breaks for you guys. Trevor Stephan out of $4.99.
We like the idea of maybe working, say the Colts make it to the Super Bowl. I like the idea of some 2012. And there's so many people in 2012, like Russell Wilson, also he didn't win the Super Bowl MVP, but he did win a Super Bowl.
Nick Schnell could have won another one if they didn't. Yeah. They would have just handed the ball to Marshawn on the one.
Oops.
Will Banfield for the Marlins. Going out to, I think Dave Phillips has the Marlins. I only remember that because I texted him a little bit ago and said you got the Marlins. Mercer and Butler refractors. And paper.
We were talking yesterday about who we want to win the Super Bowl, and Billy said he wants maybe the Eagles to win, so the Bears could have been beaten by the best.
I do. If I had to choose right now, I would probably say Eagles. I'm of that mindset that if I'm going to get knocked out by somebody, they better end up winning it all.
Yeah. See, I went with the Rams preseason, but it would be so interesting to see the Eagles win and Foles win the MVP and watch them just get rid of them in the offseason. It's unimaginable, but it could happen.
Yeah, Mitch, you definitely know your Bowman. Mitch is another one of our big Bowman collectors. One of our loyal customers, always in here buying some stuff. We appreciate the business. Braden Fisher out of 250 purple for the Dodgers. For any of you guys that are local guys, if you ever want to pick up your products that you get in the breaks, if you want to come in, pick them up, maybe look around the shop some, just let us know and we'll hold the stuff here. We have a handful of guys who are already doing that. It's been awesome to get to meet a couple of them. They've come in the shop when we're working. pick up their product, get to put, you know, a face to the name that you see buying spots and all that. Yeah, Mark, I wouldn't be against the Saints. I agree. I like Breeze a lot.
You know, Rivers out of that 2004 draft class is the only quarterback, you know, of the three
that
big ones that hasn't won one. So
yeah. Bobby Bradley and Greg Diekman.
I guess I don't care as much, but I still love Super Bowl parties and
yeah, I don't care who's gambling. In the Super Bowl. I'll watch it no matter who it is.
I like the idea of a Chiefs-Rams rematch from that Monday night game.
That would be a good game.
Very good.
Magical India recommended viewing. Clemens Tavares refractors and more paper. We're down to our last 3 packs here for this box.
Dave Phillips just joined us, so you missed your Marlins auto, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you gotten a couple autos so far, actually. Paper. Chrome. Nick Madrigal, 98 Chrome throwback. For my White Sox. Going out to Mitch. Alec Hansen, Sam Carlson, refractors.
Is this a box I projected
this was the one you called gold on. We'll see if that happens.
And if it's not, it'll be the next one.
Until it happens, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Luzardo, paper, non-chrome out of 499 for the A's.
Rob loves our shop. We can't tell you how much that means to us. We appreciate you as well.
Franchise futures for the Royals. Here's our next auto. Alec Thomas for the Diamondbacks.
It's white gold then.
Morahan and Denneberg refractors and paper.
Dave, we'll do a hit recap later. I don't remember what color, but Billy here.
Dave, you got a Connor Scott Blue Wave out of 150.
There you go.
What number out of 150, I couldn't tell you, but I do remember it was out of 150. Connor Scott. Really nice big auto on it, too. Michelle Baez, 47/99 for the Padres. Recommended viewing, Kowar and Banfield refractors, and paper.
Mark Holcomb is not expecting the Bengals to win a Super Bowl until he's 100. Let's just say there'll be football then. I mean, like, everyone talks about concussions and safety. I think it'll stick around, but you never, ever know.
I don't think football is going anywhere.
I don't think so either.
This country would riot if we lost football.
Yeah, I would.
All right, this is box 6. Paper. Chrome. Here's one of those sky blues. Nick Schnell out of 402 for the Rays. Franchise futures for the Mariners. Vientos and Vierling refractors and paper. Mark, I'm guessing you're a Bengals fan. Is there any truth to the rumors that they were potentially looking at Hugh Jackson as a head coach, or is that just crazy stuff I'm reading on Twitter? Libertor, Elk Bomb refractors. Paper.
He'd probably be the losingest coach in Ohio history.
I think that would be a given. And they've had some bad teams through the years in Ohio. Franchise futures Yankees. Joe Gray, Osiris Johnson, refractors. And more paper. Recommended viewing. Jason Schroeder for the Astros.
Another,
74 of 247.
Another one of our combo teams.
Yes. Smith and Morejon. And paper.
Maybe they can do like the Cubs and have a carnival of coaches back in the 60s, the Bengals.
Bello and Adaman refractors and paper. Paper, Ford Proctor out of 499. Chrome. Franchise futures for the Reds. Next auto is going to be Lenny Torres, 407 of 499 for the Indians. Nice auto on that. I like that. Keibert Ruiz and Thad Ward refractors and paper. So we should have one more auto from this box coming. So 7 more autos in the break total. 1 from this box, I believe, and then 3 each from the next 2. Casey Mize, 98 chrome throwback. Drew Ellis and Ryan Mountcastle refractors and paper.
Bears have had so many head coaches in the last 20 years, and I could be wrong, but I think maybe Matt Nagy might have been the first winning coach in his first season. So good for him.
That'd be a Mitch trivia. Is that Mitch? You know, Joe said he thinks of over the last like 20 years, all the coaches the Bears have had, that Nagy's the first one who had a winning season in his first year.
And Dave Wannstedt might have done it, but that's 25, 26 years ago.
Kevon Jackson out of 150 for the Royals. Franchise futures, Ethan Hankins, Jameson Hanna refractors, paper. Paper. Chrome. Recommended viewings. Nick Decker, Grant Levine refractors. And paper. We have a paper, Sean Murphy out of 150. 39 of 150 for the A's. Chrome. Looks like our last auto here of this box is going to be Ryder Green for the Yankees.
Don't say anything.
Second Yankees auto of.
Don't say anything bad about Steve. He's watching now.
Sean Weimer and Taylor Trammell refractors. And paper. Last 2 packs of box 6 here, guys. Paper. Chrome. Griffin Roberts. Got one of those disco refractors.
Disco Eva.
Recommended viewings. Pedro Avila and Cody Deason. And paper. Last pack of box 6 here, guys.
Gold auto refractor.
That'd be a great hit. Paper. Chrome. Jonathan India, Bowman Sterling. Gilbert and Royce Lewis refractors. Pulled a few Gilbert refractors, I feel. I feel like that name keeps popping up. All right, guys.
Green too. I'm sorry, Royce Lewis.
That is box 6.
This one definitely has a gold auto on it.
Joe's calling gold. I'm going to call orange. I'm going to say we get an orange auto in one of these 2 boxes.
I hope you do, because I want to say something. But I'll save it, and it'll be the corniest thing I've ever said.
We got a corny Joe coming, people.
Always. It all depends on the orange autograph coming. I mean, I think in a case we should get at least one orange or one gold. So
Ezekiel Pagan out of 402 for the Cubs. Recommended viewing, Jesus Sanchez and Joey Wentz refractors. And more paper. Kalenic, 98 chrome throwback. Sean Hagel and Jason Schroeder, refractors. Paper. Chrome. Bowman Sterling, Jonathan India. Ethan Hankins and Dane Dunning, refractors. And paper. Paper. Chrome. Franchise futures for the Padres. Mitchell White, Yusnel Diaz. I believe that Yusnel Diaz was the main piece that went over to the Orioles in the Machado trade last year from the Dodgers. Paper. All right, Jazz Chisholm out of 250 paper. Non-chrome paper out of 250. Chrome. Piece of paper. Yeah. Recommended viewing. We have our next auto, which is another Yankee auto. Josh Burrow, 138 of 499. Third Yankee auto of the case. Taylor Trammell and Chris Bubik, refractors. And paper. Chrome. Brady Singer, 98 chrome throwback. Lenny Torres, Josh Stowers, refractors. And paper. Second half of box 7. Paper. Chrome. Royce Lewis out of 402. 103 of 402 for the Twins. Franchise futures, Orioles. Matthew Liberatore and Jaron Kendall, refractors. And paper. We have a franchise futures numbered out of 250.
I think that's our
the
first
Tigers.
numbered insert.
I haven't seen a numbered insert yet. Down there in the lower right-hand corner, 154 250 for the Tigers. Put that there, numbered. Recommended viewing. Sean Golby and Matt Sauer, refractors. And paper. 4 more packs here. I believe we should have 2 more autos out of this box, I think.
Sounds right.
Mason Dunneberg out of 499. Bryce Terang. Our next auto. Oh, I hope this is numbered. Either way, Nolan Gorman. That's probably the auto to hit in Bowman Draft right now.
All right.
So Nolan Gorman base auto. Very nice hit for the Cardinals. Is it?
That would be
Andrew Moore.
Andrew Moore. How do you know this?
See it once and just stuck in my head.
I guess that's why you're a teacher.
Keibert Ruiz and Jeremy Ehrman. refractors, and our paper. Paper. Chrome. Disco. Nick Prato for the Royals. Franchise futures for the Diamondbacks. Braden Fisher and Taryn Vavra. Refractors. Last 2 packs of this box, guys. I believe we should have one more auto. If I've been keeping track right in my head. Cole Cottom out of 150 for the Red Sox. Chrome. Franchise futures for the Mets. And yes, our last auto is Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. Nolan Gorman refractor and Lolo Sanchez refractor. Paper. Last pack of box 7 here, guys. Paper. Chrome. Luis Medina out of 250 for the Yankees. Recommended viewing. Brent Rooker and Mackenzie Gore. Refractors. And paper. All right, guys. Last box. For those of you that haven't hit the big card you're looking for yet, say a little prayer now that it's in here. I'm calling an orange auto. Joe's calling a gold auto. I agree, Phil, that Clemens hopefully will hit something lower than, well, I think we hit the 1 out of 75, right? That was our lowest number, that Carlos Cortez. Last 12 packs, guys.
Make it count, Billy.
Chrome. Lolo Sanchez, 27/99 for the Pirates. Franchise futures for the Mets. Jazz Chisholm and Joe Jocks refractor. And paper. Taylor Trammell, paper. Chrome. Recommended viewing, Madrigal India. Lucan Baker, Brennan Davis refractors. And paper. Paper. Chrome. Bowman Sterling, Casey Mize for the Tigers. Williams Nelson and Trevor Stephan, refractors. Paper. Paper. Keston Hiura, non-chrome out of 499. 306 of 499. Chrome. Franchise futures Diamondbacks, Jackson Goddard and Grant Little refractors. Paper.
Bill, we don't know how long you were gone for, so we don't know what you missed. But we did hit a Nolan Gorman auto if you didn't see that.
Yeah, if you didn't see the Nolan Gorman, we did hit one of his. Recommended viewing. Our first auto from this box, Nico Horner from the Cubs. Kevon Jackson and Ke'Bryan Hayes. refractors, and paper. All right, guys, 2 more autos to go. We got 7 packs left. I'm still calling an orange auto. Joe's still calling a gold auto. Ryan Weathers, 98 chrome throwback. Sean Murphy and Adonis Medina refractors. Paper.
Oh, there's red paper.
Some red paper for the Marlins. Jorge Guzman, 5 of 5. Going out to Dave Phillips. So Marlins have had a pretty good break. All right, guys. Another big name auto here. Let's see if this is our color. Jonathan India for the Reds. 40 of 150. Very nice card. Awesome hit right there for the Reds. 5th overall pick. Adam Hazley, Justin Dunn, refractors. All right, we got 5 more packs. Right. Unless this is an incredible box.
Yeah.
Still a shot. Chrome. Josh Stowers out of 402 for the Mariners.
It's funny, I was putting him in the sleeve as you said his name.
Franchise Futures Sox, Bo Burrows and Cole Cottom, refractors.
Dave's being kind of modest. That's cool. Yeah, whatever. The only red in the box. Yeah.
No big, right?
Yeah.
I'd be happy with red no matter what it is. Chrome, paper. Still out of 5. Paper, chrome. Recommended viewing. Bobby Bradley, Tristan Pompey. Refractors. Paper. All right, guys, 3 packs left.
Dave's upset about paper. He put the ellipsis back there.
Oh, Dave. We're so sorry.
If you don't want it, that's fine. We'll take it.
That's weird. They haven't flipped at all. Chromes. Casey Mize, 98 chrome throwback. Ryan Jeffers and Jonathan India refractors. And more paper. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave.
Yeah. It would be like playing the Mega Millions and like, oh man, I only won 8 million.
Paper. Alex McKenna out of 250 for the Astros. Chromes, for whatever reason, these are flipping now. Franchise Futures, Yankees. All right, last auto of the break is going to the Angels. Jeremiah Jackson. I believe we pulled one of his earlier too, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So, Sean Hagel, Gregory Soto, refractors. Paper.
At least there weren't a lot of repeat autographs in here, unless they were, you know, the good guys, but...
All right, last pack. Paper. Chrome. Our last disco refractor is going to be Carlos Cortez. To go along with that out of 75 auto we got of him earlier. Recommended viewing. Abreu, Grant Cook, refractors, and ended it on paper. All right, before we do the recap real quick, like we said earlier, as you can see, we have a ton of these recommended viewing, which each have a player from different teams on it. What we're going to do for these is we're just going to put up a video. It's going to be random, left or right. We'll do it just like we choose the names. We'll random it. You know, if it says dice rolls 9, we'll click it 9 times. And if whichever one comes out on top, if it says left, the team on the left is getting it. If it says right, the team on the right's getting it. So that's how we're going to do those instead of doing, 30-something different videos and just clogging your guys' Facebook feed with videos that you probably don't want to watch. All right, let's do our hit recap for the autos. We have Jeremiah Jackson, base. Jonathan India, 40 of 150. Nico Horner for the Cubs base. Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. Josh Burrow out of 499 for the Yanks. Ryder Green, base for the Yanks. Jake Wong for the Giants. Brady Singer for the Royals. Caden Grenier out of 99 for the Orioles. Will Banfield for the Marlins. Base. Jason Schroeder out of 247 purple for the Astros. Lenny Torres out of 499 for the Indians. Carlos Cortez, that was our out of 75. I believe that was our lowest number auto in the case. Cody Clemens out of 250. Nice hit for the Tigers. Anthony Siegler for the Yanks. Parker Meadows for the Tigers. Ryan Rollison for the Rockies, base. Jeremiah Jackson out of 499. So at least the other Jackson wasn't numbered. So you got a refractor and a base Jeremiah Jackson coming your way. Shane McClanahan for the Rays. And the first auto of the break was this Connor Scott Blue Wave out of 150, which is going out to Dave Phillips. Oh, I'm sorry. And we had a Jake McCarthy base for the Diamondbacks. Appreciate you guys getting in this. Just over an hour here, so tried to get that done for you guys pretty quick. Like we said, tomorrow we are going to be busting the 81 Topps Football, 89 Upper Deck Baseball 2-box break, looking for those Montana and Griffey rookies. Probably going to try to post something here tonight in a little bit, since what we have is sold out. And we're looking forward to doing probably a football mixer. I think will go up Friday. That'll have some contenders in it. And then we're going to try to get our hands on a full contenders case to post over the weekend as well. So if you're a football person, look out for those ones. So once again, thank you guys for joining us. We're going to have these cards shipped out as soon as we can. I'm not going to promise that it's tomorrow. It's a lot of sorting.
It's not going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, not going to be tomorrow.
Probably
I would think
Friday, Monday, maybe.
Thursday or Friday, I think we could probably have them out by. But we'll try to get these out before the end of the week for you guys. But probably definitely will not be tomorrow just due to the amount of cards that was in this. So once again, thanks so much, guys. Any questions, feel free to inbox us. Appreciate you guys joining in on all the breaks, and keep your eyes out for something tonight. All right, have a good one, guys.
Bye.